Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. And the Tar Heels will put total leather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ellis. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will get the first swing of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right?
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
The 49ers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and look for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So North Carolina's offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Tar Heels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He breaks the tackle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far this...
Oh, a lot of space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. At midfield, he's got room. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll do it himself. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. Nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Bring in the heat. Here comes the heat.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And the try is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Back to pass, it's Harrell. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. swings it out to the flat. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the 49ers will call on their punt team. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. On the direct snap, it's Gauze. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. And the Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a gap, it's Rutledge. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Harrell. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between looking deep. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, North Carolina. Once he got some room, it was over.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught over the middle. It's McGee. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Under fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Back to throw, it's Harrell. Hauls it in. At the 35, he's loose. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Zips it out to his man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got a man, it's House. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Now adjusting. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was
touchdown Niners. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's on the loose. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing him. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to... it's a running room. Wide open spaces. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. Got his man quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the 49ers want to pick up the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. It's complete. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to... And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers!
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when he was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Quickly complete. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. Lopez to pass. Here's the pressure. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
And the defense makes a play finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Might be changing the route. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's going up top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. They'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Lopez wants to fire. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets enough. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option look. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. And he moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, better look out. There he goes. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's gone. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Here's a heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here's the handoff. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got his man in the middle. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make.
Pulls it in, the 1st down and more. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the red zone, it's Hall. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Lopez to pass. Touchdown, North Carolina! And the punishment has been extended.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rutledge. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Olsen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking to pass, it's Harrell. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Takes it from the gun on third down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. This should be the last play of the quarter. Give to the single back. Bernie on the Jets. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. From the gun, the ground game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rushes on him. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Right on the money. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The 49ers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rutledge. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's Rutledge. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Keeps it on the draw. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the 49ers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. It's Harrell. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker. It's McGee. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Rutledge. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The 49ers will send out the punt unit. He's got it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. QB draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job of the base defense making a play.
And here, obviously you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Tar Heels will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Nicholas. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with the running back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this.